Okay, so welcome back. Now, I did amazing AMA with Delysium. I'm going to split in 3 different parts just for the sake of the YouTube video because all the AMAs 1 hour. If you want to listen the AMA, go in my Telegram group. It will be in the pinned message. Now, if you don't know what's Delysium, here in the YouTube there will be 3 different parts, 20 minutes each, 15-20 minutes each. You can watch on high speed 1.5 or 2 speed, 2x speed, and you can watch in 7 minutes. Now listen, if you don't know what's Delysium, I don't know where you've been. Okay, Delysium is the next AAA metaverse. Plus they have the most hot AI chat GPT in like a chat GPT in Web3. That's crazy. Go and watch some of my videos. You'll be surprised how good is this project. Listen the AMA. The guy give us so much information. Okay, now the price of the node is already over $1,200. It was 1,000 yesterday, now it's 1,200 because they blow up. They sold 1,000 nodes in the last 24 hours. Now go and watch any of my video if you want to understand more about what's the node, how it's working, how you can get it. By the way, get the node by using my my code or my link down in the description because you can win $100. I'm going to give to 2 or maybe 3 people $100. It will be like a lucky wheel. All right, go and watch the AMA. Listen up. If you have any question, hit in the comment section or just find the guy in Telegram or in their Discord. Thank you so much. Let's go and watch the Delysium.
Start. Perfect. Okay, so welcome everybody, and thank you so much for everybody who is watching this video. Now, this will be AMA with very high expected Delysium. It's not alright up, it's not a miner, it's nothing like that. This is something different. Now, this is Cryptophil, and just don't forget everybody that whatever we're saying here is only our personal opinion, which means we are not giving you any financial advice. Do your own research. This is crypto, is very risky. Now, from the Delysium team, we have a couple of members here, and the one who we're going to speak is, I will just call him XK, because his name is very hard to pronounce. Now, welcome to you. And let's start. I have so many questions for you to ask. In the background, if you hear some of the noise of my kids, sorry. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, probably will be in part 1 and part 2, just to be easier to watch, like 10, 15, 20 minutes each part, because this will be much easier for everybody because nobody wants to watch long videos. Okay, so Delysium, let's start first. Who you are, who you are, what you're doing in Delysium, how big is your team, what project you had before. Just tell me a little bit about yourself, bullet points.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Shankun. You can call me like XK, as I mentioned before. So I am co-founder and the chief evangelist of Delysium. And so my job is basically like telling everybody what the team is doing and the fantastic product, fantastic work they have done. So I tell everybody those product my team work and working on. So that's basically my job. And before this company, I actually a college student, like before like 2017. I'm pretty young. And after graduating from the college, I started another company with a boss in a VC firm. I was interning in a VC firm, and I co-founded a company with a boss. I was in the VC firm. And it was like kind of like a medium company, and I was on duty for like writing book reviews. So my first job is actually writing book reviews. So after 1 year, because I was on duty for the category of like tech, blockchain and startups, this kind of like a category of books. So I was on duty for introducing the new books that published in the Western like world, like in America, and I introduced those books to like China, Chinese world. So I was affected by a lot of like tech. I was influenced by a lot of like tech books, I love like new tech. I was so excited about new things happening in the world. So I decided to say that I decided to say, oh, writing book reviews is good, but I actually want to do something more innovative. So I started a company called RCTA, actually the parent company of Delysium, and it is a AI company, and it is still there. So the the mothership of of Delysium. And the reason why we start this company is like we feel the gaming experience was too like the gaming experience of like traditional games are too rigid. Like you talk to them PC or a character in the game, like you talk to them, they start to like a reply to you recording repetitively. So we were thinking that if we can apply this AI technology into the game experience and make the game more dynamic, gaming experience more dynamic and personalized, which it can lead to a entirely virtual world experience. So that's the reason we started this company in late 2018. And we were selected into YC. We stay in YC for like 4 months. I guess like there are a lot of people like in the crypto space had like experience in YC. So after YC, we raised our Series A, led by the second largest gaming vertical fund in the world, Makers Fund. And we were doing a lot of experiments. Like in 2019, we were like spend a period of time of like doing research on text to video, text to video, text to render technology, which people are quite familiar with. I'm excited about today: text to picture, text to image, text to video technology, and we keep like providing different kinds of AI solutions to different game companies, and it has been like over 4 years. And we raised our like Series A2, Series A3, and after spending a very long time like providing AI solutions to other companies, we feel like we should have a first party title to fully unleash the potential of our AI technology. That's the reason we started Delysium. And so from day one, Delysium is a project like fully like designed with AI and fully AI power game. We want to make our intelligent NPC and a virtual AI, virtual being technology integrated into the gaming experience. So that's the reason why you can see that Delysium claim and actually is a virtual world dynamically like powered by AI. So that's basically the experience of my my after college life, and I would love to introduce a little bit about my first touch of like crypto and Bitcoin. So the first time I know Bitcoin was in my high school. It was around like 2010, and we were like high school students, and I used to have a very good friend, and we were like discussing that purchasing some like hi-fi headphones, and we found that there are some discounts in some online shop. If we pay with Bitcoin, we can get a very sweet discount. So we decided to purchase some like Bitcoin and use Bitcoin to pay for our headphones, but we didn't tell the difference between Bitcoin and game coins. So I missed the first pump or the first and the second pump until like 2016. I was in my third year in the university, and I suddenly, for a reason, I was interning a VC, and all of a sudden, everybody around me were investing in cryptocurrency. At that time, mostly investing in Bitcoin and Litecoin, and I was thinking of like probably I should spend a little bit more time doing research on the cryptocurrency. It looks very fascinating and attractive. So I started to do investment in a crypto space since like 2016. basically my experience in the crypto world and my experience of building companies.
All right, amazing. Wow, that's quite a story right there. So just to confirm, you're working on this project. This project is building for the last couple of years, not from yesterday. We talk about something since 2019, as you mentioned.
Yeah, 19.
Wow. So you're working on this game and this project for this is the 4th year in a row. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Now, let's go on, because, of course, I want to keep this AMA. Probably we can chat like for 5 hours. Now, the price of the node, what everybody are surprised is just blow up. You know, it's crazy. Like you have 10,000 for $1,000, the first 10,000 nodes. I call them nodes. I know you call them DMA, and then DMA, and then the last couple of hundred, the people just, it's crazy. Like when the Bitcoin was 69,000, 65,000, 69, everybody started buying Bitcoin. When the Bitcoin is 20, nobody buying. It's just crazy. That's how it is. It's crazy. Okay, okay, the people want to know is a little bit more about the game. So the game is listed on Epic stores, correct? So what does that mean for the game? When is the plan to come? The token is can the people play the game now, and how the token going to appreciate in price with the game and also with the Lucy AI? Like how is that combined? If you can explain in short.
Yeah. So I think that we are not only build a game, but the game actually, of course, it is very important, and we are improving the game. As you know that we have opened the server and tested the game for like over half a year, and over like 100K players have tried the game. And of course, because a lot of players tried the game, they give us a lot of feedback on the game experience. So we are spending a lot of time improving the game right now. So I guess probably we still need another like half a year to improving the game until like it reach the requirements of our our team. But before that, we probably try a lot of like different kinds of like mini projects like Lucy OS. Probably Lucy can be even bigger than Delysum the game itself, because it is actually an operating system of the world. Everybody can use Lucy to like navigating the experience of their like Web3 journey. So it can potentially be bigger than the game itself. But again, the game, it is very important, and we probably need to spend another half a year to improve the game. And speaking of like the token going live, we probably will list our token next month, I guess. We are in touch with like a lot of negotiating with a lot of like a centralized exchange, so that I cannot tell you a lot of details of the negotiation and the terms. But for sure that we will list our token soon, and probably most of the mainstream exchange were listed Delysum's AGI token at that time. And users can use AGI token not only purchase game assets or DMA or use them to stake to get the special features of Lucy OS or whatever, but also you can get involved into the governance of the ecosystem. And besides all the token talk, that I want especially like address the utilities and the privileges of a DMA, because DMA is a very important players and important part of the ecosystem. So I know that a lot of people call it nudes because a lot of people compare it to like Gala's nudes, but actually we know it is actually a super membership program of the ecosystem. And not only you can like get daily drops of like AGI token, but you can probably like get a privilege of like new features of Lucy, new features of different kinds of product published by the team, and you will be dropped as like dropped to you will be dropped with like NFT assets. Not only those like game assets, but probably PFP assets in the future. And you will get early access to different kinds of like products, as I said before. So you can see that actually after one day, we sold another 1,000 DMAs in a very short time. But normally that I didn't expect that they were so fast, because normally speaking that it will accelerate the speed of like selling the DMA after the token getting listed on exchanges. But I didn't expect that was so fast. I heard that the Korean community was very crazy. They love this kind of like product, but yeah, it is beyond my expectations. Yeah.
Amazing. All right. So yeah, I can see. I'm sharing my screen. I'm not sure if you can see it. Can you see, by the way, my screen?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, so 11,309. When I did my first video, they were 5,600 nodes, and now they are double and a little bit more. So that's crazy. We're talking about only a month. I'm so happy I got in early, and I got my second node after that. So that's good. Now, by the way, huge thank you to my admin, Wellward, who actually, he was the one who introduced me to this to your project. I think we all follow one amazing YouTuber, Fulmination, and then he says, Phil, you must check this Delysիum. I said, no, man, this must be scam. He said, listen, this guy knows what he's talking. He bought so many nodes. Go and watch. So I chat with the YouTuber. He said, dude, this is the real shit. I said, oh my God, this is the one. Let's get in. And that, yeah, Wellward, thank you so much, mate, by the way. Now, okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next thing. Now, everybody wants to know what will be, because we don't want to see the token listing. So we know the game coming at least 6 more months, because we all know, I think, I didn't know, but now I understand the last few months, that to build a real shit game, AAA metaverse game, you need years, not months, years. And I think we're building, like you say, you have over 100,000 people already play the game, and they give you feedback, and you listen to that. So you do correction, you upgrade the game. So that's amazing. Now, tell me, how big is your team? Like how many developers have for the gaming? That's the first thing. Second thing, tell me more about the most important question is what will be like the liquidity, a little bit more for the tokenomics, because people don't, what they ask me, Phil, is the price going to tank to zero after it's listed because everybody minting tokens? So I'm asking you the same. We don't know what will be the price. I'm not sure if you know what will be the price. Probably, even if you know, probably you don't share the listing price. But what will be the liquidity provided, because they're all afraid the price can go very, very low very soon, or that's not the case. Like, how are you going to protect the price so the people just doesn't drop the price?